Okay, so this is the second half or second part of my presentation. So I had created a group. I can find that group if I click on groups. So I can actually go to groups and I'll find that group. Or I can go to student and just click where it says groups, and I can still find that same group that I've created. So the group I've created is Zimbabwe MBS group, which is the one that is on top. If I want to do any kind of editing on this group, I can actually click where it says edit. Okay. So if I click on where it says edit, I will be allowed to edit even the name of the group or even the dates that I've actually put into the group. So if you can see that it's showing what I've done already. But if I want to edit this, I can actually click on that edit. And once I am done with editing, I'll click save. Then it will be saved. Okay. So it says save and just say continue. So if I go to that group again and click on that group, so it will show me that. And the other thing is I can, if let's say I've made a mistake with that group, for example, I created the category group, I can actually go where it says delete. And it will ask me whether I really want to delete the group, and I can actually delete the group. It will ask you, are you sure you want to permanently delete this item? And I can say yes. Yes, continue. Then that group will be out. And I will not have that group. But let's focus again. Let's go back to that group. So I have created the group. Now I want to add participants into the group. So I'll go where it says manage participants. Okay. So this is where it says manage participants. So I'll click on manage participants. So once I do that, since the group does not have anyone, it will then give me an option to create the participants. So it says create new. So if I click on create new, it will give me a, okay. So I just create silly names, therefore. So just written Joseph Kabwe at gmail.com. Okay. So even if somebody doesn't have an email address, you can actually just write any email address. This email address is, don't worry about them, that is it genuine, is it working? In fact, most of the time when we teach people and they don't have email address, we sometimes they just write their first names and last names. And you just say at gmail.com, or you can say at Yahoo, whichever account you're using. And I'm just going to write this person's full name, Joseph, with his first name, and the surname will be Kabwe. And this is an English class. Okay, so don't worry, you don't change anything where it says English. Okay, so where it says country, you just choose the country where you are. Okay, you can either click this arrow, or in my case, I can just click on Z on my keyboard. So it will show me, I'll choose either Zimbabwe or I'll choose Zambia. Okay, so I'm going to choose Zimbabwe. So once I say Zimbabwe, then I'll write city, then I'm going to say I'm Bulawayo. Okay, and it will ask the name, the phone number of that person. Okay, so if you can see, it already gives the code, the country code, because we have selected Zimbabwe. Okay. Because of that, then it will just already give you a code. So I'm just going to write any number, 77541431256. Okay. So I'm just going to say this is the name, the number for Joseph Kabwe, and I'm going to save it. So once you're done with that, you just say save it. Okay. So I notice it is written something. I don't know what it is. Let me check, because it has written something. But what I said last time is that if there is someone with a similar name, it will not proceed. it will tell you if there's someone who uses the same phone number, then it will not proceed. So it will just kick me out. Let me see if I can go back. I don't know why it has decided to kick me out. Okay, so that's the process. So I have created a group which is Zimbabwe. Okay. So I've created a group, and this is group. So I'm going back to where I was. Okay, so now you can see there's Joseph Kabwe. So this person has to do a pre-evaluation, and then in post-evaluation, and then you can submit their project. But if I go back to where this person is, if I want to edit the information for Joseph, I'll just click on this pencil. If I click on that pencil, it will open the profile for Joseph. And it will allow me to make any kind of changes that I would want to make. Okay, unfortunately, it's taking long again. So, but what it does is that once I have created that, before I do anything, I need to make sure that the pre-evaluation is filled. When I finish the pre-evaluation, I also finish filling the post-evaluation. Then the system will allow me to add that person's project. Let's hope it will open. I don't know what's going on. I committed. My internet is very slow. So basically, that's how you create a group and you add participants. And what you have added, once you've added participants, you will notice that the pre-evaluation and post-evaluation will have a golden color. And once you click on the pre-evaluation and you fill it out, it will change color to gray. And the same with the post-evaluation. Once you click on it and you fill it out, then it will change color also to gray. And you then go to the where it says MBS. That's if you are doing face-to-face classes, that's where you will then submit the individual's project. Okay. So once people have actually finished their project, you scan them. So like I was saying, this is how you then edit Joseph's information. Okay. So if I see there's a challenge, there's a problem maybe with the spelling, okay. So I can easily change that. Okay. I can actually change that. Maybe it's not Cabo, it's Kabe. I'll just change that like this. And now I'll submit, I'll save it. And once I have saved it, everything has been changed. Even the certificate will come with a different name. Okay. So once I have done that, I can then go back and say groups and say manage participants. So this is what I was saying. So you will see that it's an orange color. The pre-evaluation is in orange, but once I click on it, it will change color. Let me just do that quickly. So I would have to answer these questions according to what the person has said. And once that is done, it will change the color to gray like this. Same with the post-evaluation. Once I click on it like this, and I fill it out. Okay, so I'm just going to fill it out with any information. Okay. So you need to pay attention to this, because this is where usually the challenge is always. Okay. So once I've finished this, okay, so it just asks some general questions about what I'm going to do and all that kind of stuff. And once I've done, I can then say save. So once I've saved this, you will see it will also change again to gray. gray color. And once it has changed to gray color, it will then allow me to submit the project. If the project is in my computer, then I can select it from anywhere in my computer. But I want you to see something that I was trying to explain. I'll show you an example with this. Let me just go to manage the Tendai's group. Okay, I've also, that's not what I want. Let me check another group that I've not already. Okay, so if you look at this, okay, this is other group that I've created some time back, but this is this MBS group. So the student that I've actually added as a participant is Gladys, but I've not done the pre-evaluation and post-evaluation. So if I try to add the project, it will then tell me that you need to complete the pre and the post-evaluation of the participant before uploading the file. So if I don't do the pre-evaluation, post-evaluation, I cannot upload any file. So you have to finish that first, then you can upload the file. So if it says that, you just say, okay, then you can then upload what it is asking you. And once you are done, once this is done, you will then submit. And once you have submitted, they will send the certificate. Okay, they will send the individual certificate to your platform. Okay, let me just see if I can open another account on this one. Because I want to show you how you then get your certificate. Okay, so I'm going to open my other account. This is account for the Success Ambassador. The one I was opening is for the student. Okay, so you can look at this. This is my Success Ambassador platform. So once you have finished and everything is in order, and you have finished everything, the certificate of the individual will come to your platform. And once it has come, you can go to where it says certificates. So once if I click on the certificates, it will show me the groups. Okay, to show me the groups that I've taught. And so I've just go to one of the groups that I've taught some time back. And if I say view certificates, okay. So if you've submitted the name, the projects of the people, and they have been marked correct, then the Index solution will send the certificate. And this is how you will see that the certificate has been sent to you. Where it says MBA certificate, it shows that the person's certificate has been sent to you. But where it says certificate not available, which means that either the person have not submitted their project, or they have submitted their project, but their project needed some corrections. So they will not get the certificate until that work is done. But all these people, I can click on anyone certificate, and it will upload on my computer. So it will be downloaded here, and you'll see it just now once it is done, finished downloading. Okay, let's just give it a little bit of time so that it can finish. Okay, it's taking a little bit longer than I expected. Okay, so there's a certificate for Primrose and Iseni. Okay, so this is the certificate. I can either download it by clicking here. I don't know why it's not coming out. Okay, so this is how it should come out. So once it's out like this, I can upload it. I can download it by clicking on the download. Okay. So if you've got a printer that can print the certificate properly, then you can also print it. Okay, so basically that's how you create a group on your platform, and that's also how you add participants on your platform. And mind you, if you've made any mistakes, people gave you didn't understand them very well, you can still go back and make some corrections. The system will still allow you to do that. But basically, that's how you do this. And if you've got any questions, please just feel free to ask me, and I can still help.